Thank you, Nintendo, and thank you for those who voted for Donald Trump. Now, I'm not going to start getting into politics because I'm really not interested in politics. But however, if it's affecting my hobby, that's a different story. Now, what am I talking about? You guys are wondering? This is what I'm talking about. Microsoft raises the prices of all Xbox Series consoles, Xbox games confirmed to hit $80 this holiday. Now, I was like undecided on buying or spending $70 on games. Like the only game I probably only spent $70, and I'm just gonna just tell the truth and not like lie to myself. I spent $80 on Tears of the Kingdom because I already know I'm gonna put like a lot of hours into the game. And I really did. And the game was fun. I love it. Was worth the 70. But other games, no, I'm not gonna spend 70 for it. Like I was already unsure of spending 70. Now Stellar Blade supposed to be coming out next month or this May. I don't know. Probably May or June. I don't know. Like I'm already undecided on wanting to spend 70 on that. So why would I want to spend $80 on a game? I'm already undecided on when to spend 70. Why would I spend $80 on a game? Like we're at a point where we're gonna have no choice but to wait for game sales. But however, if you're a Nintendo fan, uh, I don't know if I should feel sorry for you guys because you guys seen it coming because you guys already know Nintendo first party games don't go on sale. So you can't defend this $80 price tag, which I forgot to mention in my last video on what my opinions and impressions about Nintendo Switch 2. I forgot to bring up the point that Nintendo first party games do not ever drop in price unless you go on eBay or somewhere for a physical copy. And another thing I forgot to bring up on my last video, the physical copies are download codes. You cannot defend Nintendo. So thank you, Nintendo, and then thank you for those who voted for Donald Trump. Like you guys screwed over gaming as a whole. Like it's really messed up. Now, we understand that these changes are challenging. Going forward, here are the expected prices on various Xbox consoles and accessories in the US. Xbox Series S, 512 gigabytes, 380 dollars up from $300. Xbox Series S 1 terabyte, $430 up from $350. Xbox Series X digital up from $550 from 500 no I mean $450. Xbox Series X, which is the disc, $600 up from $500. You see that big difference? Well, not big difference, just that $100 difference. Xbox Series X 2 terabyte. Now here's the big difference right here. Galaxy Special Edition. Oh, Galaxy Edition. Oh, my Xbox look like the universe, the galaxy, whatever. I mean the galaxy, not the universe. I'm so stupid. Up from up from $600 to a whopping 800, a whopping $730. Now that's a huge difference right there. Xbox wireless controller. Now I'm not mad on them for this because Nintendo wants $90 for their Joy Cons and their Pro controller. So I'm not gonna get mad at them for this. $65. I'm gonna let that slide. Color $70. I mean, it's the base price. Nothing changed. $70. You were already paying $70 for controllers anyway, but however, Nintendo is a different story. Switch 2, different story. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. They brought up the price for the original Switch controllers and Joy-Cons as well. Forgot to tell you guys that. Now, Xbox Wireless Controller Special Edition, $800. Xbox Wireless Controller Limited Edition, 900 up from not no 900. I'm getting too hyped. Calm down. I need to calm down. All right, $90 up from $80. Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core, $150 up from $140. Xbox Elite Controller Series 2 Full, $200 up from 180. Mm, not that bad, but I wouldn't pay that much for a controller anyway. Xbox 3 headset, $65. Xbox wireless headset from 120 up to 110, basically. Now, sorry for the heavy breathing. I gotta stop drinking coffee. It gives me breathing problems, but it keeps me awake. I need to stop drinking coffee. Now, Xbox sales are really not that good for the consoles, so Xbox just made it worse by doing this. Like, there's not really that much big exclusives on Xbox to justify paying because you're really gonna get a Series X. That's what you're really gonna get, the disc version. It's not gonna justify the extra $100, to be honest with you, just getting this. Like you can't justify this, and the Xbox don't even have that big exclusive first party exclusive. And also, there's Game Pass. As a PC player, like you got Game Pass. Now, this also going to affect PC as well because these games, first party Xbox games, going to hit Steam as well. And also, it's going to be, no, first it's going to start off on Xbox app, and then it's going to hit Steam and it's going to be $80 on both apps. So, Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty game, probably this year, is going to be $80. I'm calling now, it's going to be $80. But to get it cheaper, you're gonna have to get Game Pass. So already everybody's gonna just go to Game Pass. So putting the price up makes zero sense because people are gonna just for now on just get Game Pass to play Call of Duty. That's what they're just gonna do. But however, this is where it gets serious. I know PlayStation's gonna come up next. Like PlayStation, just stop hiding and just announce the price hike already. You guys already did for the PlayStation 5 consoles in other regions. Like just stop hiding PlayStation. Stop hiding in your lair and then just come out and just say, "Okay, these are the price hikes for PlayStation 5 in California. I mean, California in America. This is the price hikes for the controllers and the games overall." Overall, like just come out of hiding. Like we already know what's gonna come for PlayStation next. Now, I will say this: PlayStation and Xbox games are constantly on sale. They're not like Nintendo. So the games are not gonna stay $80 for a long time. They're not gonna stay $80 for a long time. There are gonna be a lot of sales going on, especially on Xbox and PlayStation. So you can kind of defend them, but not technically. It's like yes, but then no, technically, in a nutshell. So we're just not going to have to get games day one from now on. We're going to have to just be smart, worry about the other games we got to complete in our catalog, and then just wait for the new game that used to be $80 that hits $50 or something on the sale price. Like, that's how we're just going to do these days. Luckily, Microsoft, Xbox, and then PlayStation, Sony will do that, but Nintendo, they're never Nintendo, they're too good. They're too good. They're like at the highest chair chair on the fucking mountain, like looking down on PlayStation and Xbox and all the other people. Like we don't have to. We're Nintendo. We don't have to put our games on sale, our first party games on sale. We know people want to pay pay $80 for Mario Kart. We're not gonna drop the price. You better fork off that $80 because we know you guys want this game badly. Personally, I'm glad I'm not a huge Mario Kart fan, so I'm not interested. So Nintendo, it doesn't work on me, but it probably worked for the others. But yeah, it's just very unfortunate that these games from now on is going to be $80. And I know everybody's bringing up the talk saying, "Oh, Grand Theft Auto, the new Grand Theft Auto is going to be probably $100 and all that other stuff." Like, get the hell out of here with that crap. Like, I am not paying $100 or $80 or $90 for a base game. Like, it better be a freaking deluxe, digital deluxe edition or something. Like, I am not paying 100 between 80, 90, 100 or higher for a standard game. I refuse. Daga kotowaru. I refuse. I'm not paying that much for a freaking game. Like, I have standards, and this is not it. Man, man. See, luckily, I'm glad that I ran away from console gaming because PC players, I'm not flexing, but us PC players, we have multiple options on games going on sale. We have freaking Steam. We have freaking Steam. Weathering Waves just hit play Steam, by the way. We have Steam. Games always go on sale on Steam. There's always Steam codes on sale online. Like, we have multiple options. Like, eventually, I don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying like eventually games gonna just go on sale randomly, like the Steam keys or Epic Games key or anywhere. The key's gonna go on sale on websites, so we could just buy the key. Make sure we got to make sure that websites are legit. By the way, that's another thing we got to do our research. Buy the key on a website that's legitimately well. That's another thing, and we could get it on sale. We could get it cheaper online. We don't always have to just buy it from Steam or Epic Games or whatever launcher you're buying the game from. We could just wait for a Steam key or just a key in general. So that's the benefits of being a PC gamer. Now, console gaming, you guys do get sales, but it might take longer than expected. So you're probably looking at Black Friday, the winter sale. That's all I could think of, and probably the summer sale. So you guys got three times where a big game could probably go on sale. You got summer sale, Black Friday, and winter sale. That's when the big games are gonna go on sale for sure. Like the games, like the $80 game's gonna go on sale on those three times on consoles. But Steam, we just got like multiple options. We don't have to wait for a summer sale, winter, or Black Friday sale. We could just wait a little bit and then there's going to be a site that's going to have it on sale. Like, shoot, I wish I could give a good example right now. Like, Sonic and Shadow Generations. Like, how much does this cost? It's on sale right now. So I guess this is not an option right here. So let's just go to Rise of 3, I think. Let's try Rise of 3. No, 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 no. I can't give a good example. I need to find a game that's not on sale, but it's on sale. Okay, Fairy Tale. Let's see. Let's see. Hope I could give a good example. I hope this is one of them. Well, you know what? We're gonna just do Fairy Tale 2 because Fairy Tale 1 is not on. Fairy Tale 2. Okay, Fairy Tale 2, mixed reviews by the way. Fairy Tale 2, $60. Okay. This is a good example of what I'm talking about. $60. All right. CD keys, Fairy Tale 2, PC, $40. Well, $41. That's a good example of what I'm talking about. This right here is a good example. Now, I think I have another one, Metaphor, which is I just bought a Steam key um for Metaphor for my friend. Metaphor is $70. Okay, $70. You don't want to pay the $70? Okay, well, you could just buy it here. Metaphor. $70 on Steam, but on CD keys, $34.90, I mean 79 cents. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like as PC gamers, we have multiple options. But the only downside is we got to make sure the website we're buying the CD key from is legitimate. And CD keys, I bought like a couple of games on CD keys, never had no issues. Just don't trust a website called, let me think of it. What was the name of that website? G2A, I think. Yeah, don't trust G2A. Had problems with them with Cyberpunk. Like they said, Steam key, and then I got emailed a Steam account for the game. I read it carefully. It said Cyberpunk Steam key, and then I got emailed a Steam account. So I'm done with G2A. Not even trustworthy website anyway. But yeah. So you guys see what I mean? This is a good example. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait for sales for our games from now on. It sucks, but we have no choice. That's just what it is. If these games are hitting $80 or $90, I bet you, like they're just saying, I bet you Xbox and PlayStation just saying, okay, $80 for digital games, but they're gonna pull Nintendo and say $90 for the physical game. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. $80 for the digital games, $90 for the physical, because these companies have to spend money just to print out copies of physical games that's on the disc. But however, we're moving into an age where games are not fully on the disc. You will have to download the rest of the game, which is really scummy. But it is what it is. But yeah, you guys, it just suck. Prices going up, even for gaming. Like I would not bring this up, but if it has something to do with my hobbies, of course I'm gonna bring it up. Oh well, we're just gonna have to wait for sales, I guess, because just like you guys, I am not paying freaking $80 or higher for a standard game. I refuse. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It was Kuro Anime Gamer, and I see you guys on the next discussion video.